Attention all first grade astronauts. Can I have your attention, please? It is Wednesday, February the 3rd, and today is going to be your best day in science ever! What are we going to do? We will identify the different phases of the moon. But wait, we've been doing that for so many days. Why is today going to be so great? How will we study moon phases today? We will create all of the moon phases using Oreos! Have you ever eaten an Oreo before? Yes or no? And I can tell you they're so yummy! But why are we eating Oreos in science today? We will understand the pattern of the moon phases. Remember, we've talked about that lunar cycle, all of the phases that our moon can show. Today, you will show me those phases using something fun. But first, we have to make sure that we remember that pattern. Identiscope's on your screen, and let's go check out some moon phases. Phases of the moon. Let's look at them all. First, here, read it with me, we have the new moon. Excellent. The new moon is all darkness. He's still over there, but he's hiding in the shadows. Here on the right, I've included an example of what an Oreo new moon might look like. There's no lights in the sky, all darkness. But after we have the new moon, we have to start waxing or growing. Our next phase we will make in an Oreo today is called, read it with me, Waxing Crescent. Good job, that growing banana. Here you see on the right side of the moon, we have the light showing. So in the Oreo, we did the same thing. We left the icing only on the right side, just a skinny little banana shape. So where did all this icing go? Scraped it right off. That's what you'll be doing soon with your Oreos. The next phase, we're still waxing. We're going to keep on growing. So the banana has now grown into the, read it with me, first quarter. Nice job. The first quarter, they just divided the cookie in half. They left one half with light and the other half is dark. You will show me this phase by scraping half of the icing off and labeling it the first quarter. But the moon phase is still growing from the banana to the half. What comes next? That belly of a moon. Remember the Santa Claus, ho, 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 belly. There was a half moon, but it grew even more. Not full yet, but bigger than a half. Read this name with me. Waxing Gibbons. Beautiful. So here you can see just a little left side is in the dark. So on the Oreo cookie, they've taken just a little of the icing on the left side off to show this belly. Now that we have waxed, we grew to the most beautiful, the brightest, the what? Full moon. Beautiful job. Now check it out. That is all bright and cratery in the sky. So check out the Oreo. No icing is missing. All of it is on the cookie. A full circle of white. Now, we had the new moon, the banana, the half, the belly, the full. What comes next in the pattern? He already grew as big as he can grow. What does he do now? Shrinking. After the full moon, our cycle continues with the, what's it called? Waning gibbous. One more time. Waning gibbous. Beautiful. Waning means shrinking. Where we had the big full moon, he's starting to disappear. Now you see on the right side, darkness is coming on to this full moon. So they've scraped off a little bit of the icing just on the right side. It has the gibbous swollen belly again. And now he's got to keep on shrinking. We go down to the last quarter. Say that in moon phase, please. Last quarter. Beautiful. It's another half moon. Here we have the left side has brightness and the right side is darkness. Half of that icing has got to go to make your last quarter. Now, we are still shrinking this moon. So once we get to the half, he's still going to go down. What will come next? Dun-da-da-da! The banana. What is the real name of this moon phase? Read it with me. Waning Crescent. One more time. Waning Crescent. That is the banana-shaped moon, the crescent roll. And now it's on the left side. So we have left side, little banana of light, and the right side is all dark. We've been shrinking, shrinking, shrinking all the way down to this banana. So what comes next? Back to the new moon. Here you can see a paper where all of these Oreos have been placed out in the order of the pattern, just like I showed you. The new moon, crescent, quarter, gibbous. Up to the big full moon, and now we're shrinking. Waning gibbous, last quarter to the crescent. Then it goes back to the top and starts all over. It's our turn to show these Oreo moon phases. I've got my Oreos here and ready to show you how to easily create the moon phase. You don't need your Oreos just yet. First, please watch my video so you know what to do. We don't want to waste these delicious cookies by making mistakes. Watch me first to see what you need to do. Then you'll be ready to ask your teacher or your parents for some cookies to start your work. Move on over to my next video, number 2, and see how I change my cookies. Hooray!